All right, good morning. It's time to show you how to play iMagi Kingdom of Thor card game. I'm your host, Sean Nathan Ricks. I am one of the two creators of the game. The other one is my co-author for the novel that goes along with the game, J.C. Thompson. The novel will be out on January 15th. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you guys exactly how to play this game. At the beginning of the game, and by the way, this plays like nothing else you've ever seen before. At the beginning of the game, every player draws 5 cards. So you draw your 5 cards. You are going to look at your cards. Okay, you take a look at your cards. Now, the purpose of the game is to try and get a set of each one of these cards. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Only your basic and your advanced elements play here. Everything else is an action card and plays up here. It only takes 2 minutes to learn how to play this game. You've got a draw pile, and over here you've got a discard pile. All right, now we're going to take a look at our hand real quick. The very first card that you have to play is an Earth card, because you cannot rebuild a kingdom if you're not grounded. After you've played that Earth card, you don't have to play that Earth card first ever again at all during the game. All right, let's see, what else are we going to do? We've got a couple of water basic cards. These are your basic elements. We've got a fire card, and we have a spirit card. This first hand was a really good hand. Okay, we would draw our 5 cards. We'd go ahead and end our turn. And you can play with up to 7 opponents, by the way. This is not just a head-to-head. You can play with as many people as you need to. Here we go. We're going to take a look. Well, we've got an air spell. Now, an air spell, when you play that as an action card, that destroys one of your opponent's air cards, whether it's a basic or advanced. We haven't got to advanced yet. You'll see those. And then it allows you to go ahead and search your draw pile for another air basic card. And there's an air basic card. We go ahead, we put that down, and guess what? That gives us 1 point. Boom. This is a head start toward the next one. We're still on our turn. We take a look. We've got an air basic to play. We have a hybrid card. This counts as both a water and an earth. So you just kind of set it there. It'll be water and earth, which means we've already got an earth, air, and a water card. Now, this is a great card. This is Bitter Cup of Kings. You force an opponent to discard their entire hand. Now, since you only draw at the end of your turn, if you draw at the end of your turn, that means that when it comes back around to that individual's turn, they don't have any cards to play. They draw their 5 cards and they lose a turn. Great card to use. There are a lot of instant cards that block this one, such as the Rubber and Glue Tree. I'm Rubber, you're Glue. Whatever actions or cards you wanted to play on me, stick to you. Now take it and be happy. Says it right there. Okay, put that right over there. I should mention that we are in full production on this. The Kickstarter that we're about to have is just there to help us get more reach, to help us get new packaging, and we are relying on you to help us. We want you to have a fantastic card game to play. But let's jump back into it. We're going to go ahead and draw 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more cards. And here we go. Now, first one we've got, Space Colonies of Archimedes. Choose an opponent, play 3 rounds of rock, paper, scissors. Loser must sing I'm a Little Teapot and loses 1 turn. This is non-negotiable. After all, without rules, we are merely animals. Now sing. Boom, rock, paper, scissors, they lost. Get up and sing. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout. Tip me over and pour me out. Let's take a look at what else we've got. We've got a bunch of advanced cards. When you play an Earth card advanced, it plays as an element and it destroys one of your opponent's cards. If your opponent doesn't have a card in play to destroy, it still plays as an element. Air card advanced, fire card advanced, spirit card advanced. Guess what, guys? That is a whole nother point. We're going to leave this one out because that is going to give us a really good head start for 2 cards. And that is how you play iMagi Kingdom of Thor Collectible Card Game. Thanks for joining in.